Market crash. That's some of the things that we're hearing in the media right now, right? How do consumers make sense of it? Well, in 2023, Redfin stated that we would have a housing value drop. They predicted homes would drop by at least 5% in 2023. They got it wrong. Case-Shiller issued the report. At the end of 2023, real estate values across the United States appreciated by 6.2% in 2023. Well, Redfin's predicting a drop again this year, so I can see why consumers would get confused. Well, let's look at the data. What would drive values to drop? Maybe more supply than there is demand? Not going to happen. New construction builders have far underpaced household formations since 2013. Why? Well, we had a crash. Builders were basing everything that they were building new construction homes before 2008 at a pace based upon economic projections that just didn't come true. Why is that? We had a mortgage meltdown, a real estate bubble, and then the Great Recession. Those factors will never exist again. If you tried getting a home since 2010, you got to give a little bit of DNA just to get there. So we know there's not bogus home loans in the market. Also, we know that value, equity, the average homeowner in America has at least $200,000 in equity. 53% of homes today are owned free and clear. That didn't exist in 2008 when we had a crash. All the market circumstances are so different today. Then we talk about baby boomers. We're talking about, are we seeing a population shortage? Well, it may come in 20 or 40 years, but it's not happening right now. The baby boomers that are passing on and leaving us are being replaced at almost exactly the same rate by the Gen Xers and the millennials. The average buyer today is 33 years old. Then, let's even talk a little bit more about the baby boomer. The average baby boomer is selling their house and right sizing. Well, they sell one and add one to our inventory. They turn around, they buy another one. So it's just a wash. So we've got supply and demand. We also have interest rates. Interest rates are poised to come down. We've got a presidential election year. Always the economy gets better during a presidential election year. And we have an impending recession. The Fed has been doing everything they can to make it as gentle as possible, but they pushed that Fed funds rate up to get inflation under control. It's not the first time it's been done. Greenspan did it twice, and Volcker did it in the 1980s. Powell is doing exactly what he needs to do to bring inflation down. It's also going to cause a bit of a recessionary period. Every single recession the United States has had since 60 years back, every one, mortgage interest rates dropped. So rates are poised to come down. We have a shortage of inventory and demand. As soon as interest rates, I'm being told, as soon as rates hit 6%, we have pent up demand in absolutely every sector of the real estate and mortgage industry. It's going to be a rush to the homes that are available for sale. And so many people aren't selling because they've got a 3% interest rate and they're waiting for the rates to come down enough to where it makes sense to sell and buy. I don't see anything but a very strong real estate market in the coming year. In fact, NAR agrees, and they say that we're expecting a 5 to 6% appreciation in real estate values for 2024, and we're also expecting interest rates to come down at least another 1%. I see a very strong, robust year as soon as all these numbers come into play. If you have any questions on this, please give me a call. There's no real estate crash coming. 925-418-3956. We're here to help you and your families buy homes.